What is up, ladies and genitals? Four Eyes in here, coming at you, coming through with the best light machine guns or LMGs to use here in Call of Duty Vanguard. This will be a list ranking the best LMGs from worst to best. This is a up-to-date tier list on the most recent patch in Vanguard. Like all of my tier list videos, these are just my opinions, so let me know what you think are the best LMGs are in the game. Without further ado, let's get started in our number 6 spot, which is going to be the Type 11. There really isn't much to say about the Type 11, except for that it's a very underwhelming gun compared to the other LMGs in the game. It doesn't even have one thing that can elevate it above other LMGs. It just flat out gets outperformed in every major category. I highly recommend you look elsewhere when using an LMG. The things I do like about the Type 11 are it does have a low recoil and great mobility with certain attachments, but I would rather use a assault rifle or another LMG to get the job done. In the number 5 spot is going to be a new addition to the LMG class, which is going to be the UGM-8. The UGM-8 is the new Season 4 weapon, and it's actually in a similar position as the Type 11, but it performs better. The one thing that I like about the UGM-8 is its mobility. You can rush more with it compared to the other LMGs on this list. I notice it a lot when I slide cancel. I tend to cover more ground with the UGM-8. I think this weapon has a lot of potential and can even be ranked as high as the 4th spot, but the weapon I ranked above it feels more consistent, which is the sleeper in the LMG class known as the MG42. It has the fastest fire rate in the light machine gun class at a little over 1,000 rounds per minute. It's a slightly faster killing UGM-8 with less mobility. The MG42 does surprisingly well and is a good all-around LMG. The main fault with the weapon is that it has a very long reload, which is common among LMGs, but there isn't any way to speed it up through a magazine or a proficiency. And compared to other LMGs on this list, the MG42 cannot kill in 3 shots, which is noticeable at higher ping, but its high fire rate makes up for its lack of damage. Breaking into our top 3 spot is going to be the Whitley. The Whitley by far would have been the number 1 LMG on this list if this was the pre-patched version, because it was the best weapon in Vanguard for a short time, but after its nerfs, it's a lot more balanced. If you didn't know, the pre-patched Whitley could 2-tap, which was ridiculous. This LMG is still very good because of its low recoil and amazing attachments. It's very easy to use compared to the other LMGs. You can build it into more of a run and gun weapon or the traditional long range campy build. I recommend using this weapon if you just want a solid and easy to use LMG. Falling short in the number 2 spot is the DP27. The DP27 is the most well-rounded LMG in the class in my opinion. The number 1 ranked LMG just flat out kills faster, but I think the DP27 performs more consistently. It has everything: great time to kill, fast reload because of the pan magazine, and a great set of attachments. To me, it has a funky recoil pattern which you can improve using certain attachments. The DP27 is actually my favorite light machine gun in the class because it's so good. If you're having trouble or not finding success using the number 1 LMG, definitely try out the DP27. Finally, in the number 1 spot is the Bren. The Bren is number 1 because it's the only light machine gun in the class that can kill in 2 shots. However, it's very difficult to create a build for the Bren where it can 2-tap and have a good sprint out speed, aim down tight speed, and low recoil. But if you can find a way to build this weapon to reach its potential, this weapon could split the Earth's core. This weapon does take skill to use unless you're using it for a long range campy build. Overall, I do think the Bren is the best LMG. But let me know in the comment section below if you disagree or agree with my list. The one LMG that could be placed higher is the UGM-8. But the LMGs are all so good, you can't really go wrong unless you're using the Type 11. Other than that, namaste my friends, and I will talk to you all next time.